Now?
Here it is.
You can see me now?
Yes.
Well, may all the lights burn brightly, and yes, I'm not just talking about the sun coming out today, I'm of course talking about the great Olympic torch, which is making its way through Berkshire right now. And it's not just making its way through Berkshire, of course it has paid a couple of visits to places in Woodley. Well, welcome along to the voice of Woodley for this week from me, Jack Wright. And one of the people from Woodley who has actually been carrying the Olympic torch is Kieran. So well done to you, Kieran. I know you were carrying the Olympic torch on Wednesday the 11th of July over in Field. So well done for that. Well, of course, Woodley Theatre is coming up, and Funny Money by Ray Gooney will be being performed by the Woodley Amateur Dramatic Society from the 24th to the 28th of July at the Oakwood Centre, starting at 7:15 p.m. Well, I went along to the St Dominic's Summer Fair last Saturday, and they were very helpful. And I had to go on this complicated electrical thing, and no, I didn't get a shock, thank goodness. But you had to move this loop around this very complicatedly shaped wire, and no, I didn't really manage it, but it was good all the same. And so I certainly enjoyed doing that. And then they had a way of going on a toboggan, and they had a toboggan out, and lots of people were having to go on that. Then on Wednesday this week I went along to a play at the C of E school. I think it was called Troy Story, and that was very good. The way that they were performing the lines together, and there was a good atmosphere. And then later on Wednesday I went along to the Beechwood performance of Oliver Twist, and great songs and very entertaining. And make sure of course that there are lots of other school fairs going on and school performances, so make sure you support them. Well, as it's mostly been pouring down with rain this week, I'm sure plenty of people and animals have been hiding under the trees. And of course lots of puddles for me to step in, and ducks on the lakes, and of course you can certainly enjoy some of the lakes around the town. Of course the lake in Ashenbury Park with all the ducks. Then there is the man-made lake in Woodford Park, and then South Lake. And then of course there is the small ford near the Land's End pub. Well, there's a question. Of course I started off the video ringing the bell this week, but I want to know who's cut the bell ring at St John the Evangelist's Church, and that clock should definitely be ringing every hour. It's not right. Well, the Berkshire County Blind Society will be having a stall under the pagoda next week, next Friday, and of course that reminds me, of course, to tell you that on Wednesdays, the third Wednesday of every month, here is the Farmers Market, and then on every Saturday is of course the Great Market. Now coming up at the end of August at Wayne Jules School, there is going to be a street dance workshop. It's £85 and it's on the 28th, 29th, 30th and 31st of August. Well, I think it's important to remember some of the great pubs of the town. And of course we have the Shepherd's House Inn, which is great entertainment, great food, and they put lots of special events on. And then of course there is the Inn on the Park in Woodford Park, and later on this month they'll be having a karaoke evening, and then in August they'll be having a 24-hour darts match. I don't think there'll be much of an opportunity to fall asleep during that. Well, thank you once again for watching the video this week. Thank you to David for putting the video up onto YouTube, and thank you to Stuart Trustler for filming me today. And of course if you want to contact me about anything to do with the video, then please do on 07738 573812 or jack.wright@guidemail.co.uk. Well, for the voice of Woodley from me, Jack Wright, for this week, goodbye for now.